Hello one and all, I am Palofgames and welcome to Hearthstone Naxx Attack. Today I'm taking on Patchwerk. Got my construct quarter for the heroic. I'm using a freeze mage. Took a bit of tweaking. And hopefully I can demonstrate it winning again. Be embarrassing if it did. The way it works is you hopefully get to turn 4 and you can basically just do a lot. You want to make sure that your hand's pretty much... I don't think any of this, except for maybe Mad Scientist, is useful here for openers. That's better. Can at least start with Mad Scientist. Right, so here, mirror image works, I think. So at turn 2, I can play that. Turn 3, I think I'm best to start off with the Scientist, I think. And I can shield him next turn. Just cause some problems for him. Hopefully. Things go to plan.
Shields are full.
Let's see if we can draw some efficient draws. And we've got the ice block, which is needed. It's basically draw or draw, aren't they? Which does not help. I think I'll just play all my mirror images now. Since it's getting ready to take me on. Is Hateful Strike. But luckily he played it. And hopefully, I think he'll hit one of these because the AI is dumb. Yeah. So that's basically what you want to happen. At this point, I'm pretty much in a nice spot. Because now I can hit him like so. Get some card draw going. Ready to set a big finish. You don't want to play the Ice Lance just as a damager, because the main thing is making sure it can. And there's the Swamp Ooze, which is going to be really helpful.
I got this.
And then we can hit him for 6. See how he likes that. I was going to say you could potentially just freeze him, but then it might change how the AI is programmed to just... Then again, I did my mastery. It doesn't matter, you can use that now, regardless. But I'm pretty fine here. And he's giving me Ice Barrier. Okay. I don't know why I had to think about that. I should have really known that's what he's giving me. From here, we can now do another 5 damage. We have 3 in hand, plus the freeze. We can basically ward him off for quite a few, for 2 turns now. So hopefully that'll be enough time. I'm basically keeping that because it might become a better use as a damager. You never know what you want for. I don't know whether fatigue works here for him. I mean, I've never tried it. Oh, It's great. Oh, it does. It's great.
I got this.
Let's hit him for that, and that puts him down to 8. We've got it, right? Boom! We did it! I'm glad I proved it worked.
My avatar of war. I should have sewn him together from better players.
I'll show you the deck list now. It was a pretty intense game there. Basically, I went with 2 arcane missiles, 2 ice lances, 2 mirror images, 2 frost bolts, 2 oozes, 2 mad scientists, 2 sorcerer's apprentices, 2 sun fury protectors, 2 arcane intellects, 2 ice barriers, 2 ice blocks, 2 cold light oracles, 2 fireball, 2 defender of irises, and 2 water elementals for the above reasons. If you play water elemental and you have a taunt out, he will never go for your water elemental, even if the taunt's weaker, because the AI is just programmed to hit taunts. So you basically want to make sure that when you play him, that you know sure he won't be took out, as I demonstrated in the game. I used this early game stuff. Ice lances, you want to make sure they're more of a I can stop you from attacking for a turn rather than here's 4 damage, because otherwise you're going to end up losing most likely. As you saw, I held on to it even though I could have used it earlier on for the damage, just in case I didn't get the secrets I needed. Arcane missiles do a lot more than you think. That 3 damage really does matter. Mirror images were really crucial in that game, as you saw, as means it will basically save me a turn with water elemental, freezing him in place for a turn, and that can be a real hindrance to him. You want the swamp oozes. I found that the Bloodsail Corsairs just didn't cut it for me. It more or less, if anything, just hindered him once it went down to 1. But, you know, by then he's probably done a chunk out of you, and it just never got the value back. Cold Light Oracle, now, the first time around I hadn't used it, because I just didn't draw into it. But that time, you know, obviously the added bonus that he takes fatigue damage is even better. I wasn't sure where he was, because obviously you don't take fatigue normally. He doesn't draw for some weird reason. Obviously I suppose it would make it pretty OP in terms of him losing. Ice blocks, as you've seen, and the barriers are really needed, and that's why I put Mad Scientist in, because it really aids in getting him out as quick as possible. Sorcerer's Apprentice makes everything in your deck cheaper. What's a spell? Some for your Protector and Defender of Olvis are there to make taunts, because you're going to need them. And yeah, I think that covers everything and why it's there. I've got Arcane Intellects there, because I felt the extra draw power was needed. You may decide that you want duplicates, because obviously they have some synergy within the deck in terms of getting you extra swamp oozes, maybe extra cold lights. That's something you could consider, but it's up to you. And yeah, I think that's rounded off the deck and the game. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and stay tuned for more.